There are few games that when you sit down to experience them, you become so immersed in the world that you want, no, need, to see everything. Horizon Zero Dawn was one of those games. In the original release, Aloy's journey felt perfect and ended on a high note. However, when DLC was announced, I was originally cautious. After all, nowadays, DLC is just another way to say the content was made when the game came out, but the company wanted more money. The Frozen Wilds, a DLC expansion for Horizon Zero Dawn, thankfully is not one of these cases.
I got a feeling. Search the camp.
Our tale begins in a land called the Cut, a dangerous place full of bandits, mechanical beings, and even weather that all want you dead. Only the tribe known as the Banuk make their homes here, but lately this rough and beautiful land has been corrupted by a new unknown entity. Now it's Aloy's job to bring a brother and sister together to fight this menace. Really, no summary does the story justice. To truly understand this tale, you need to play the game. Characters were developed, the world was changed, and tears were shed by its end. Getting to that ending, however, is no easy task. The beasts of the Frozen Wilds are smarter, stronger, and more evasive this time around. While there are only a couple new enemy types, all machines employ new strategies, such as picking up bits of terrain to use as a shield or projectile weapon. All of the enemies from the original release return, and they're far more aggressive, making for some heart-pounding action scenes. You might think you have the advantage in a fight, but the tables turn quickly when enemies move fast, outnumber you, and destroy your defenses in seconds. Aloy does have some new and improved weapons to balance out the enemy's difficulty, but at no point do you feel like an invincible badass who can't be slain. Every battle won feels like a true victory, like you studied the enemy, figured out their weakness, used careful timing and proper strategy to bring them down. It is the most satisfying feeling to finally defeat your foe after dozens of failures. And after you've accomplished this feat, the music booms with a thunderous roar as your kill falls to the ground. The trees shake, and the somber tone of the wilderness once again returns. The Frozen Wilds score, much like the original game, is beautiful and seamlessly interweaves tracks throughout the journey based on what you're doing at any given time. Whether you're listening to the low tones of the violins when walking through the snow surrounded by a blizzard, or hearing war drums as you just barely dodge out of the way of an enemy's incoming attack, the music is perfect for every moment and helps you stay immersed in the world. The amazing voice acting also reflects this, along with the really well done facial animation.
For our kin sees the fate all Banuk long for, falling with their spears striking steel. Their struggle is over now.
The environment around which Aloy traverses, despite simply being a frozen mountainous area, is diverse and filled with varying terrain and locations, all of which contain little details like huntable badgers or downed robots defeated by previous hunters. You never get the sense like you're the only human being running around this world, and those stunning landscapes and somber icy forests make you feel like you're in a land where every day is a struggle for survival. But it's all worth it to be standing on top of a mountain, looking at the stars in the night sky. The Frozen Wilds is a game that emphasizes atmosphere and puts its world first, and that's important. As I stated at the beginning of this review, there are very few games that you just want to explore, to find everything, to see every creature, to collect every piece of lore, to watch the characters grow and develop, and to know the conclusion of this story. At the end of it all, you want more. You crave the next piece of the puzzle. The Frozen Wilds is like that. It is more. More that leaves you clamoring for the next installment in this brutal and beautiful world. If you like these videos, comment, like, and subscribe. And if you have a video game you want me to review, put that in the comments and I'll take a look at it.